always say this, that demons aren't just in Africa. People think, so all of you know this, I'm in South Africa, but I also work and stay a lot in the US, so in between the two. People often think that demons are just in Africa. That's where you see the manifestations and, you know, the witchcraft and all that. Guys, demons are everywhere. Everywhere. They don't leave anyone alone. They are in the most remote nations and countries that you can find. They're in Africa. They're in the US. But what we see is they look a little bit different in different places that we go. Let me explain. As I said, they're very intelligent, very smart. So they adapt to societies, communities, people, culture. They adapt to all these kind of things. When you are in Africa, when you go up north and we do crusades there, you will see a lot of witchcraft taking place. You will see a lot of animal sacrifices. You will see witch doctors. You will see these kind of things. It might be more visible. It might be more out there because it's integrated into the culture. Our black communities, oftentimes, they're used to that. Forefather worshipping, sacrificing, witch doctor, going to that, muti, getting all these type of remedies, you know, for healing and this and that. And when you go to the Western countries, even South Africa or the US or Europe, the demons there, they went to private school. Okay, so they're a little bit more educated. They look a little bit more different. But I can promise you that they are there. They just look a little bit different. They blend in a little bit different, but they are there. In South Africa, if you are Afrikaans, you're very familiar with this, with certain church denominations, they are very religious settings. So that's obviously a demon manifesting in that way of controlling people by religion. Different types. You get the picture that I'm trying to sketch here. They mold and fit into the culture, the setting, the family dynamics, the nation, the language, whatever it may be. They know how to blend in. And that's why I say the biggest mistake that we can make is to say that they don't exist, is to say, but that is just that culture. It's just culture to believe in witchcraft and go to a witch doctor. It's not culture. Yes, it's ingrained in culture, but it's not normal. Let me put it that way. So the biggest mistake that we can make is by saying they don't exist. Now, I would say a smaller mistake that we can make, but it's still a mistake, is by saying there's a demon behind every bush, meaning that everything is spiritual and everything is a demon. And it's kind of like this overemphasis on the spiritual. So think of it like a rail, like a road. There's ditches on both sides. The one is to not acknowledge it at all, and the other one is to overemphasize it. I would say we need a healthy balance between, okay, how do we identify if this is a spiritual problem, if this is actually a demonic problem, or is it just, you know, life, or does someone just have the flu?